Good day and welcome to another edition of Sports Check here on Ghana Web TV. My name is Daniel Ojo, and as usual I bring you another compelling interview. We continue our series of interviews with the foreign-based players who are in town for the holidays. The Black Stars are not participating in the ongoing 2018 FIFA World Cup, so this is an opportune time to speak with some of our foreign-based players and get up close and personal with them to know what they have been doing while they are in the country. When we return, I'll introduce my guest to you because my guest is a Black Stars player. He'll tell us what it means for a player to play at the World Cup. Stay with us. We're back after the break. You're welcome back from the break. You're still here on Sports Check on Ghana Web TV. Today, my guest is Agyemang Badu, a member of the Black Stars and also famously remembered for his winning goal for the Black Satellites when they conquered the world in 2009 in Egypt. Today, he will take us back to that day and how it felt to score the winning goal for Ghana to win the Under-20 World Cup. He will also share with us what he's been doing and what his plans are ahead of the next football season. Agyemang, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Today I took you out of the house. I know you are enjoying your holiday. How is the holiday going?
So far so good. It's going well.
So good.
I've been here for 3 weeks now.
Wow.
And I have had a couple of fun, but I have started light training at home.
Okay.
Mommy has come back from the village to visit me. So so far,
So
since
good.
Mommy is here, everything is fine.
You seem like a mommy's boy, and I say this because at the culture ball,
Yeah.
you mentioned the story about how your mother supported you
Yeah.
in your football career. Share with us, what is the story about how your mother helped you?
It was unfortunately for me because my dad died so early.
Okay.
And we're children of 10.
10 children?
Yeah. So you can imagine what Mommy have done. So when always I talk about Mommy, that is the simplest story I can give.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And what do you do for her in appreciation for what she's done for you? Build her a house, buy her a car, what?
She's living good.
Okay.
She's fine. She's grown, but if you see her, she's still looking fine. So
Okay.
let's give thanks to God.
Okay.
Yeah.
We thank God for mommy's life and your life. But you left Italy last year to Turkey.
Yeah.
Left Udine to Bursaspor.
Yeah.
What is the difference between Italian football and Turkish football?
A lot. We all know I have been in Italy for 6 good years playing for Oli Udinese.
Yeah.
So when the opportunity came, I didn't think twice because
Okay.
I needed fresh challenges.
Okay.
I went there with full hope and we started the league very well. Unfortunately, later part of the league, I got injured, which I was out for like 2 months, which affected me a bit and the team as well. But thank God I'm back now. It was fun. The change of weather, change of food, change of language, change of tactics in the game always help because in Italy the game is very tactical.
Yeah.
And there is like open play. When you have the pace, you get space to go. And it's one of my talents in the game. So it really helped me. But unfortunately for me, I got the injury the later part of the game.
Would you like to stay there?
It's too early to say. I still have contract with Udinese. I'm very happy there, although I was happy at Bursaspor, even in Turkey as well. But I'm on holidays, my agent is working out, so if everything will come out, obviously you'll be the first person to know what is going to happen. So.
Okay. But a lot of Ghanaian players made a good impression in the Turkish league in the past. Steven Appiah, big name in Turkey.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel when you go around town and you say, oh, I'm a Ghanaian, and everybody say, Steven Appiah or Augustine Ayinfu or Sam Johnson, all of who played in Turkey?
Yeah, that's what they have been saying there. When even you go to Istanbul, you go from Bursa to Istanbul is like an hour drive. So at times when we get on holidays like this, I go back there to just have fresh air, maybe to change the weather a bit. And whoever you meet, you're from Ghana, then Steven Appiah's name, Augustine Ayinfu and all the players. So it's a privilege when you go to a country like this and the name, some people have already made the name for you to feel free.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing for all of us.
You like their food and the freedom that it comes with?
The freedom, football, there's no freedom. When you win, there's freedom. When you lose, there's no freedom. The food is not bad, but Always I cook at home.
Really?
Yeah, I prepare my fufu, my jollof.
Really?
Yeah, I come
You
to
take neat fufu and
everything because I always come to Istanbul to get the African shop,
okay.
the things from the African shop. Then I'll go back, prepare my own food at home. Then I just enjoy.
That's good. So Agyemang Badu telling us how he prepares his own dishes while in Turkey. Someone who has skills in the kitchen as well as the playing field.
But not too much.
As long as you are you like the taste of the food that you prepare, that's okay.
I may like it, but maybe if you taste it, you may not like it.
Agyemang, so have you overcome your injury situation? Are you fully fit now?
Yeah, I was out in January till March.
Okay.
And after I went back to Turkey because I went for treatment at Udinese.
Okay.
So I reverted back to Bursa to finish the league, and now I'm very good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next season, what are the plans? What are your aspirations? What do you want to achieve?
One, I need to stay from injury. That is every footballer's dreams, to just stay from injury, be healthy, focus, and do your job. This is what I love best. So I'm just hoping for injury free.
The World Cup is going on and Ghana is not there, you are not there. You have been at that stage before. How important is it for a player to play at the World Cup?
It's every player's dream. When you are there, I think your career has really improved. And it's a plus for the player, for the club he plays, and for the nation as well, for your family and everybody. And watching them on TV is always difficult. But you can't do anything about it right now. You just have to just focus and come back strongly and go back to where we belong to be.
You think the Black Stars would have done better than some of the African countries?
Yeah, I'm sure. But I think our group, Egypt, deserved to be there. Because when you beat Black Stars away and draw with them at home, that means the team was in good shape.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they are not getting the same thing at the worst stage, and we made a mistake, and they took the control. So we just have to forget and just move on and see what the next 4 years will do for us.
I heard you on radio not long ago talk about the fact that no African country can reach the semi-finals. Do you still stand by it?
Yeah.
Why did you say that? Because the Black Stars that you play for was only a penalty kick away in 2010 from reaching the semi-finals.
But 2010 to now is 8 years now.
We should have improved as a continent, shouldn't we?
Exactly. Because look at what happened with Argentina. Last 4 years they were the finalists, but now they are struggling even to qualify from the group stages. So from 8 years to now, things have really changed, and the whites have learned from our type of play, which is really worrying us, and they are having an advantage of set pieces, and that is exactly what is happening right now throughout the whole tournament the African countries have played so far. Looking at Senegal, even when they won, but they conceded on set pieces. I was a bit surprised because one of the coaches who is very good at set pieces was the Moroccan coach.
Bernard.
Yeah. If you see the African Cup he won against Morocco, he scored a lot of goals from set pieces. But look at the world stage, he's also conceding from set pieces. So open play will always be very difficult for the Europeans to beat us. But when it comes to set pieces, so I think we have to work on it. And maybe next year's or this tournament, some of the countries like Senegal can move the Africans forward. Yeah.
Have you been surprised by the results some of the countries have chalked? Iceland, I mean, playing very well. Even Saudi Arabia lost, but they played very well in their second game. Yesterday, Croatia defeating Argentina. And before we got on set, you were telling me how you follow the Croatian team. How good are they?
They have a solid team. Unfortunately, most of the people don't follow them because at times they will go on quarter or semis, then they will just come back. No pressure on the team, but they have a solid and quality players. Even look at their bench. Those who are the bench are playing the clubs like Real Madrid, which won the Champions League. Perisic has been in great form for Inter Milan. Brozovic, the first game he didn't start, he was one of the best players for Inter Milan last year. Mandzukic as well, we all know him, what he did at the Champions League against the Real Madrid, what he is doing for Juventus. Modric, I don't want to talk about him. Rakitic,
yeah.
Vasalko at Atletico Madrid, they have a solid team.
Mandzukic, you know.
Yeah, which we have to just focus on them. It's a team I have been supporting for more than 8 years, and I hope they can prove me wrong.
You think they can win it?
It's too early. The favorites of the tournament are yet to be in great form, so let's wait to see 2 or 3 games so we can see if my Croatia can go to final.
So apart from Croatia, which team are you supporting?
I still think Belgium can cause havoc this year.
We've said they are a golden generation for a long time. I mean, do you...
At first, they were having the team.
Okay.
They were having the players, but they were not having a team.
Okay.
And now gradually, I think they are building a good team with the quality players. If you look at a Belgium team and a player like Nainggolan, who plays for Roma, is not in the team.
Yeah.
You could see they also have a quality. And adding Thierry Henry to their bench, I think it's a plus to them as well.
Okay. We'll continue with our conversation with Agyemang, who is on holidays in Ghana. The last time I spoke to a few, I said, you people are Ghanaians, but when you come home, we say you are coming on holidays because you stay in Europe for most of your time. And we're talking about the World Cup. The Black Stars were not there or are not there. Do you see us making corrections to ensure that next 4 years we'll be in Qatar?
Yeah, I think so. But at first, I think we need to concentrate on the African Cup qualifiers.
Okay.
I would prefer me winning African Cup than even going to the World Cup next 4 years.
Okay. Why?
The African Cup have eluded us for more than 37 years, which is really bad. The country have really done a lot for we, the players, and I think we and the fans deserve a cup. We have been at the finals twice,
in the last 10 years, yeah.
3 times. Not winning is bad. So I would prefer that we will concentrate on the qualifiers of the African Cup first. Concentrate on the African Cup, that is 2019 June, just 8 months or 9 months away from us. And if we can win, and even we don't qualify for the World Cup, I personally will be happy for that.
Really?
African Cup, 37 years.
Wow.
I think we need it.
But we've always talked about reaching a semi-final, 2 finals, and I was there in 2012 when we reached the finals against Egypt. Yeah. Was there in
that was 2010.
2010 in Angola, yes,
Angola.
Against Egypt, and then 2015 against Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
What is the problem? Is it the mental barrier? What is the problem?
At times it's difficult for me to understand what is really happening to us, because 3 semi-finalists and 2 finalists. It's really good thing for us to win a cup. Leading somebody 2 penalties and still lost that game to Ivory Coast is something up to now I've been thinking about, but I don't have answer for it.
Really? But you are the players. I mean, you are one of the senior players in the team. You should be able to tell us.
We did our best. We went in strongly, hoping that we can win something for the nation. But you know how football is. At times, what you want is not what is coming in.
Yeah.
But that cup, I knew I was 100% that we were going to take it after leading 2 great penalties. But unfortunately, that is football. Okay. Win, lose, and draw. So you just have to forget about it and move on.
We're still talking about the Black Stars and hopefully how we're going to win, qualify, and then win the 2019 Cup of Nations. You haven't been in the Black Stars for a while.
Yeah.
Is that a bother to you?
Not too bothered. Those players who are here have the same quality as me. Some are even more have quality more than me, and they deserve to be there because it's a team for the nation. And everybody who deserves to be there deserves to be there. It's the coach's decision to take players he think they are good for a certain games, and I respect the coach's decision. We just have to support the boys, and whenever I get a chance, I just have to prove to do my best for the nation.
Okay. There were rumors that you had a problem with the coach. Is it true? I want you to clarify to our audience. Do you have a problem with Coach?
No, I never have a problem with him. We are from the same region.
Oh, okay.
And even last 5 days ago, I met him at the assistant coach. That was Master Konedi's mom's funeral.
Oh, yeah.
We have a great chat.
Okay.
Very excellent chat, and we all left. So since I started playing football, I never had a coach. I never had a problem with any coach.
Okay.
And I don't want to have problem with anyone, because there's life after football.
Okay. So Are you expecting that now that you have returned from injury and next season is going to start, you're going to be get an opportunity in the Black Stars?
One, I have to think about my club level. Either I will stay at Udinese or I will move.
Okay.
Have my playing time and leave everything in the hands of the coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about my favorite memory of you is the Under-20 World Cup, and it was a very good feeling, even for me as a journalist and as a supporter. How was the feeling for you? Could you walk us through what you were thinking about when you went to pick the ball, put it at the penalty spot, and then convert it?
You know, let me say the joke. When the Brazilian player lost the penalty,
okay,
then I turned on my left, it was David Adi. I turned on my right, it was Agyemang. At that time, you know, I signed for Asante Kotoko, so I was playing in Ghana, and David was at Randers in Denmark, Opoku was in Qatar. So I told Opoku, will you go for the ball? He said no.
Everybody was afraid.
But you know, obviously Ghana penalty is not that easy. Then I said, Day. He said no. I said, but can you imagine those who are playing in Europe? They are running away from this penalty.
When you are playing the penalty, you have the five people, and then you know who is going to take all.
I was, if Bobo told me I shouldn't even go closer to the ball because
Why?
they know I only punch, you know, me short and I only ball. So he told me, please, the penalty kicks,
you have to place it.
Just place it if you want to play. Else, don't go closer.
I
know who was the best penalty kicker.
Who?
It was Bratade.
Oh wow.
At training grounds, he was top of everything, but he missed it. So when it comes to penalties, I don't want to. Yeah, you can never say anything. Then I said, but if you miss it, David, you can just pass Egypt through there to Denmark.
you come home.
After you come home, everybody will just forget about you. But me, I have to come to Accra, move to Kumasi. Do you know what would happen to me? But Inkum told me, Charlie, go and play and let's go. You score. So I gathered that courage and went for the ball, and God made it possible for Mother Ghana.
Wow. Must have been a very good feeling. You took off your shirt.
I didn't even know where I was going because my brother was at the stands. I wanted to go to him, and after, I was messed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
They say your teammates were teasing you that when you took off your shirt, they see your six-pack. They say, hey, Agyemang.
Yeah, I heard that, so I laughed. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that?
Yeah, no, because they were chasing me, you know. At that time, you know, everybody was happy, and I was just messed up. I don't even know. Well, my brother was at the VIP. I wanted to go to the popular stand. Can you imagine?
You're so excited.
I was very excited. And
wow, yeah. That's a good team. That team was literally the team that we used for the 2010 AFCON. Most of the players in that team went to the 2010 AFCON in Angola, and then you reached the finals with Coach Milovan Rayevac. But one of the names that you mentioned in your narration, which got me thinking, was Samuel Inkum.
Yeah.
All the problems he's had with his agent and his band must be very depressing.
Yeah, if you are a footballer and it happens like this, it will be very hard. But Samuel is very strong. We've been chatting a lot, and I can see he's working very hard to be back, and he will be back. He will be back. I know he's very intelligent and experienced, and he will solve the problems and be back strongly.
Okay. Let's talk about, your lifestyle. What do you do when you're home?
I read a lot.
You like to chill. They say when you come, you show your cars and go to the nightclubs.
No, I don't normally go to nightclub. Maybe 25th December, I'll go to a Rapaholic, the Saturday show.
Okay.
And maybe Ghana meet Niger. That's the only shows I go in Ghana. Then from there, maybe if I'm home, I love to read, because I want to enter agriculture as well.
Really?
Yeah, so I do a lot of research, and my free time, maybe I watch Ajako movies.
Wow, so you're thinking of life after football with your agriculture thing, or you want to do it even while you're playing?
I have started.
You started?
Brown Hafu region, and yeah, it's not bad, it's going well.
Wow.
It's doing so well.
I'm impressed. Is it the conversations you have with people like Oliver? Because at the Casio Ball, he talked about how footballers should think about life after football and plan and invest, because you can't play football for the rest of your life.
Oliver has been one of my inspirational people. I know him long time, and we live in Italy together as well. He will chat and he will tell you, bro, when the cash come, please save it. And the likes of, let me take this opportunity to thank Samuel Osenkofo. Stephen Appiah. They have been really helpful to me. The advice they gave me and everything, and I think it's really yielding very well for me now. And yeah, you have to think life after football, because that is where the life is really difficult. That is where nobody is paying you, but you have to pay bills. Yeah. And I'm thinking about that. I hope what I'm doing will come up with a great impact for the nation.
Okay. At the casual bars, again, they mentioned about how footballers should give back to society. Could you someone mention that? Is this something that you do, charity, etc.?
Yeah, but I prefer to do it in the villages, because Accra is choked. So at times, you have to just go to the villages. Maybe the small thing you can do for them, then you just do it. So, my concentration is from the Sekwa to Sampa to Nsoko, that areas. Yeah, maybe almost over them free fee. So we just doing our best there. Although I do a lot in Accra, but I don't want it to be out there, because when you give, you have to be from your heart, and God will bless you secretly.
Okay. As we wrap up our interview, my last question is: you obviously have been home for a while. The league is on break for whatever reason. Are you worried for the local players? The fact that a lot of the administrators are doing their thing, but the players are the ones who suffer.
Yeah, I'm worried. As once I'm a footballer, if you go on races like this, it will really affect you. But what can we do? We just need to just relax. They just need to train, because you don't know if tomorrow they will call you that the league is starting, or maybe the other day they will call you. So just worrying, but we just have to just keep focused, train very well, and be ready for the second season, the second round of the season.
Okay.
And my hope, my Asante Kotoko will do well in the second round.
All right. Agyemang, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you so
We've
much.
been speaking with Emmanuel Agyemang Badu. He is a Ghana international, has been a pivotal member of the Black Stars, was part of the Black Satellite squad that won the 2009 FIFA World Cup in Egypt to become the first African country to do so. So this is another edition of your show. We're back same time next week with another edition of Sports Check on Ghana Web TV. My name is Daniel Ojo. I'll see you somewhere in town. Bye for now.